go into Remus here at turn 2. Guiñez was again looking towards the inside, thought better of it. Valedo runs a little bit wide coming out of the corner, trying to rotate the car through it. Guiñez now finds himself towards the inside line. This is going to set him up nicely. Turn number 3 at Schlossgold, but Valedo in that Audi still manages to have the legs on the Hyundai Elantra at NTCR. But into turn number 3, up the inside goes Guiñez. Valedo keeps it pinned to the outside because he's going to get the run through into Roush at turn number 5. So the number 33 Apex Racing Team driver will be later on the brakes, or Willie, around the outside. As Guiñez once again, Valedo side by side with his countryman into the next left. Guiñez still keeping that race lead. This is very reminiscent of the battle between Timo Glock and Gary Pavitt a few years ago in DTM. It was 2018, and for 50 corners they were side by side for pretty much most of it. But great exchange there. But Guiñez runs a little bit wide coming out of the penultimate right-hander.
Ooh, that was a rough spin out, and with only 5 laps to go, it is not much time. Whoa, a little bit of a shove there to the outside. Pallavi living up to his reputation and now really struggling to maintain that. Oh, it gets cut out on the inside. Another little bump. He's maintaining on the outside. He didn't get totally taken out there, but Lawi Santi keeping it real. You can see a little bit of exasperation there on Kalavi's face. He's like, really? Really, you gonna do me like that? That's where you're hitting your max. That's good enough for a 1:11, 10 tenths faster than previous lap there. Reales setting the new lap record for our race today around the outside, but no, he actually gives up his space, getting overtaken there. Zamperlini sliding in, or Kalavi rather, sliding through, and yeah, that's what you get for trying to pass. Not good enough, and that's Zamperlini taking that 5th place, Kalavi in 4th, and Villarreal just desperately trying to hang on.
That was a great battle overtaking attempt indeed. Great job by all the drivers, and of course Villarreal managed to... Oh, this is another one that Kalavi is attempting. He's gone along the inside of that right-hander and makes it work. Some good contact, some good battling between Villarreal and Zamperlini. Bumper rubbing indeed as they take on... no, exactly, that's probably turn 9 there. Before coming upon this chicane, what makes this chicane absolutely tricky is because it's over crest and you have to be very careful with the way you send your car over. And upon this left-hander with a wide exit here for turn 12, definitely exciting stuff indeed.
As Villarreal nearly takes a bit too much track, Godoy hanging it wide to the outside, as sort of Senche goes towards the outside of Villarreal as they go into Rins. Kulharvi round the outside of Villarreal, he goes off the track, so does Gaspar. But Godoy,
Out by the top 2! Big damage,
this wall dramas.
3 cars out there, damage everywhere. Disaster on the track as the back 4, back 5 out of here. They are gonna have to pit back to the hard way. I don't know. What disaster! And that's what I think we were all holding our breaths for, right? Can we make it more than 1 lap around the track without total disaster happening? The answer, no. But you know, the more things change, the more they stay the same, Alex. Who's that in pole position? Well. Kyle Valero, the king on the throne, up in front again, avoiding all of that. And I love how you were talking about it earlier, Alex, saying that he picked off 2. But really, he's just defensive driving, trying to stay alive while everybody else is flying all over everywhere. And the man alive, he really does stay safe. And now, Kalavi actually contesting him, coming around the inside, trying to steal that away.
Yeah, Valero within a lap and a half is in the race lead. He's got the snarling Mercedes AMG GT4 of Gaston Kulharvi chasing him down. Gap is about 0.3 of a second. Very different exhaust notes from the BMW and the Mercedes. Just waiting until they get out of the Red Bull Mobile corner and get the slingshot up the hill in towards the Niki Lauda corner. Turn number 1. We ride on board with Resenje. Valero now has a lead of 0.8 of a second. Kyle Gaspar now has the fastest lap of the race. Resenje looks to the inside. Is he going to brake late? Yes, he is. He's going to look up the inside neatly through into Niki Lauda corner, runs a little bit wide on the exit. That's going to allow Laui Santi to close on in and get a little bit of a side draft. He's nearly halfway alongside. Is the 138 on the 99 up the hill here towards Remus. Will Santi repay the favour? No, he does not. He brakes way too early. He was hard on the anchors, and Resenje just given that place quite ceremoniously. We're going to come around the final corner. Godoy runs a little bit wide. Reales up the inside. Is there going to be a hip check? There is slightly, but Reales has got the jump on Godoy as they head into turn one once again. Godoy round the outside. Oh, Reales gets a little bit of a touch from behind, courtesy of Colharvey. Valero just neatly looking to get through, was not trying to force any bad opportunity around the outside, around the inside of Zampolini. He's going to try and go for the crisscross. A little bit of a bump and run maybe, not quite. As Resenje has a lead, it's nearly 9/10 of a second. 15 laps around this circuit. Touring car racing around this tight, technical Japanese circuit is always one to really put the cat amongst the proverbial pigeons. At the moment, Gaio Valero has currently got over $1,300 US. Look at the front end of Zampolini's Elantra. That has seen better days as he's looking up the inside of Colharvey. And there goes Valero. Hard on the brakes goes to 33. Takes the inside line.
So Gael will have to become creative if he wants to get past Fabulous Fabio, which is not easy. Here we go down the inside, a big time. Is it going to be enough? I think he needs to use a little bit of elbow there. He now needs to position himself on the inside. Fabio doesn't seem like he wants to let up on the gas pedal. This is so close, and he has the inside, the Brazilian, another hip check. And around the outside goes Valero. Now he will have the inside himself, and he gets the position. Beautiful stuff.
Incredible composure by these two drivers, but the battle for fourth. Oh, Reales! Reales into the barriers of Resenje around, and Villarreal gets. Oh, Villarreal's had a moment of his own. Oh my goodness me! Chaos and pandemonium at the back end of the field, and that steering on Jackson Resenje's car is not that great at all. And by going round the outside of turn one, they're nearly level. Front axle to front axle. Now into the next complex. Valero's going to have the run. Is he going to get through? He's about half a car length in front. This is absolutely crazy, but Valero is through. Valero takes the lead. A little bit of a swing wide there, but and Godoy's round. Godoy's round, and so are a couple of the others. And we've got Diego Villarreal with a front bumper missing on the car. Ahead of Victor Miranda as they're going through Britain's. You're going to see how well, all I'm going to say there is Victor Miranda is really, really closing in on Laui Santi for the race lead. Marcelo Reales rounding out the top five as they go through into his lops. Now into the right-hander here at Knickerbrook. So it's a right-left, right chicane. Now up through Clay Hill, underneath the Advan Bridge over at Water Tower. They are climbing at a big rate of knots, and Miranda is going to go for the race lead into Druids. He's going to send it up the inside and sends it through past Laui Santi. Caio Gaspar waiting in the wings, and oh dearie me, Fabio Zampolini is showing us out of the pit lane. Diego Villarreal has just got in. Josh Perwin and Gaston Colharvey have been in there for just over a minute, so a little bit of carnage on that opening lap there, Brad, as this battle for the top five is really heating up.
Reverse grids are the best thing that AMX has come up with. Look at this action right here. Santi, Gaspar, Resende. As you see now, Gaspar going around the outside, just forcing the 138 there of Santi out of the way. He's going to run over into the grass there, into the kitty litter a bit. The gravel, he's through, and now look at this battle, Gaspar Resende. This is going to be a good battle through, and look at that. Gaspar already up 7 places, and now he drops back here as they run through, and they are holding on to everything they can. The Shell Oil livery through Shell Oil corner.
Tops corner, right-hander. And Reales looking again, and there was a little bit of a touch between him and Reales. Reales, I think, Berwin, what a save right there. Just a little bit of a touch as that is Miranda sending it through into Maggots and Beckett's, absolutely fully committed on Coolharvey. So coming through into Beckett's now as Gaspar looking up the inside of Coolharvey coming out of Luffield. So 2 moves by 2 respective Hyundais, one taking the lead, one taking third as we run out of Woodcote, go down the national pit straight. So Reales leading the way, keeping ahead of Miranda, who's going to be trying to get run through out of Cops Corner, and then through into Maggots, Beckett and Chapel. They are going to be literally side by side, and now Gaspar has really factored into this, so is Zampolini. Miranda has the inside on, and Reales retakes the lead coming out of Maggots. That's a brilliant move there by the number 6. Now into Beckett's. Reales tries to put the boot on the other foot. Gaspar now gets a real good run coming out of Chapel. Down the hanger straight. Miranda's got the race lead. Gaspar cuts across the back bumper of Reales to look towards the outside at Stowe. Coolharvey and Zampolini. It's nearly 4 wide going into Stowe Corner. Who's going to be the bravest out of all of them? Oh, a little bit of a touch from Coolharvey.
No!
And that sends
He's going to
Gaspar into the side of Miranda. Into the side of Miranda. And Reales retakes the lead. Absolutely ridiculous what just happened there. Gaspar got the slightest of touches. Reales battling away with Coolharvey. Zampolini has got the ringside seat. Coolharvey looking up the inside. This is through Club Corner. He's got the run. He's going to take the lead now as we go to complete lap number 3. And oh no! Drama there! Zampolini over the curbs through the exit of Club Corner. Goes straight into the side of Reales, who's dumped down to 5th. Oh my goodness me.
Still side by side, and once again Guinness has to use everything he's learned in the previous laps. He needs to have the inside on the next corner, but once again Valero is positioned perfectly. I think Guinness will have to use the bumper to complete the pass. Let's see.
We're seeing in qualifiers, 143 is an absolutely competitive racing. Oh my god, an incredible altercation spinning out Zampolini and Coolharvey. I thought that was just going to be another turn, but no, they decided to go pedal to metal, an absolute brawl.
At turn number 5, and there is Victor Miranda looking up the inside of Jackson Descende, and he gets the move done through into the optional uphill. That was a brilliant move from the number 5.
I'm positive that Valero must have made a mistake somewhere, either a slowdown or a spin there at the big curb. Here comes Coley, and he's too deep on the brakes, and he loses not only first but also second position.
He's going to take this. I don't know. Ronaldo now enjoying his time in the front, and a huge spin out right as I say it. He curses himself back to 3rd, spinning out of contention with Scully, his teammate, taking the lead. The first, the checkered flag will be Scully just now passing through. A huge spin out! It's at the very last minute. The finish line in their sights, and they cannot make it. Get out of the cockpit. Start climbing, running, put your shoes on.
Looking to come around the outside, now inside as we turn around. Is he going to be able to make this overtake happen? He is speeding up, but he doesn't have the draft to make it all the way around the outside, or does he? And there he is, getting a little bit of a bump, and he's going to send Gaspar off to the side. Scully drops back, push to the outside in the gravel. Oh, there it is. There we go. Popping off the bumper, spinning him out, and he had the racing line. I don't think I saw him move. And oh yeah, action towards the back, but even more towards the front. Coming around the outside.
Oh, 3-1 holes.
A time, but not for long. As Reales gets spun out way towards the back, he is out of there. Lets Godoy take all that air resistance. So it's trying to come way around the outside. Wow, there it is.
Into Island Bend. Oh, one wheel on the grass. That's Resenge. Resenge, he's off. And who on earth was that he clattered into? Gaspar has now got the lead, but Perwin's going to be alongside him into Lecom. It's going to be who's going to be the bravest of the brave. Oh, and Perwin's lost it.
The final lap of the race, the final lap of season 2 is here, Weihan.
Right at the final segments, no, it's going to be Miranda who will take the final race here at Spa of AMX Global Season 2.